Alright, so we're back with the Craftsman lawnmower here. I was so excited to get it running yesterday that I didn't really pay much attention to the vibration. But when I started it again and let it run out of gas, I was watching it and it was vibrating more than it should be. So I was hoping that it might be just an unbalanced blade, but I'm not so sure anymore. I took the blade off and the belt off, and I'm trying to get this blade adapter off, but it seems to be missing maybe a set screw there. Back that one out. But alright, well, I can't get the blade adapter off. Maybe if I used a puller or something, but let's just try measuring the run out. I cleaned up some emery cloth and PB blaster the area of the blade adapter right under the belt, which I'm trying to get. Let me try and zero this out. Look at that. At least on the blade adapter, there's a solid 17 thousandths of run out. I could try and pull using a puller or big hammer or some persuasion. I could try and get the blade adapter off, but I don't think that's going to make any difference. I think that this crankshaft is bent slightly. It's not really visible. I don't really see much wobble to it, but the dial indicator doesn't lie. So I think I'm going to stop here. I don't think it's worth going further because more than likely the crankshaft is bent. I don't think that the blade adapter is off or anything like that. I think that it's just somebody hit something. It sheared the key, and the key down here on the blade adapter, and bent the crankshaft. But that's why the motor still runs, because the key up at the flywheel is okay. All the damage was done down here. So I think I'm going to call it quits now on this one. Still a lot of good parts on this mower. You win some and you lose some. That's how it goes. So I might have been wrong about the bent crankshaft. I used a series of pullers and slide hammers to get the blade adapter and the belt pulley off, and did not have a sheared pin as I thought. There was some garbage sitting in the keyway, which made me think that something had sheared, but in reality nothing had. And spinning the crank over now, shows maybe a couple thousandths of run out, maybe. Depends how I put pressure on it. And the indicator is kind of sitting cocked on it as well. I don't think it's a problem. So what is causing the vibration? Maybe there's just so much rust that everything is out of balance. Let me try cleaning everything up and putting it back together. See? So after putting it all back together, I think there's still a problem. I don't know whether it's the end of the crankshaft that's bent or the blade adapter, but you see how that dial indicator is not quite touching that bolt? Now it is coming around. You can see that. Look at that right there. So there is wobble. Definitely wobble. But I am not sure from what. So, I think it's the end of the crankshaft that has the play in it. Because you remember we checked the run out up there and it looked okay. Right at the end, that there's quite a bit of play. It looks like there's almost 40 thousandths at the end. The crankshaft of play, maybe 35 thou. So I think this crankshaft is bent somewhere right here. So I think my original assessment stands. I don't think I'm going to go any further. I just took those off just for the heck of it, just to see. So now I think I'll call it quits.